Welcome to Pearl Incentives. If you would like to find out more about me being your wedding officiant, whether or not your whole wedding crew is consisting of tarot readers or not, or whether you just like to have me participate, I would like to remind you guys that I am a wedding officiant. So I just wanted to start off by reminding you of that. Welcome to my channel. So what's coming in is why someone has been feeling negative vibes and how they'll overcome them, how the universe is going to help them assess what's going on, how the universe is going to assist you in overcoming negative energy. So something having to do with balance and having to juggle a lot of things is at the base of this energy that someone has been feeling. Someone has been drawing your attention in some way. This is a feeling that has been coming through. It has been present because someone who was experiencing some juggling, they were stressed about juggling something in some way, has either shook your hand at some point or you felt their energy in another capacity through their presence. So they may have touched you or walked in a room where you were or walked past a room or what have you, and you picked up on this negative energy. That's what someone has been feeling. And someone may have also had some additional some anger vibes. However, the universe is going to be drawing your attention towards something that is lovely, something that is wonderful. And this is with people who are like-minded and who have positive energies, similar energy to what you are going to want to gravitate towards, similar energy to yours. Very positive energy there. So that is what's been going on with someone who has been wondering why they've had these negative feelings coming in, because there was really no root to it other than the vibes of other people who you were inclined to pick up on during a very sensitive time period, and it has been still affecting you to some extent. The advice coming in is to just think about where you want to direct your energy, the way you want your energy to be coming in, the way you want to express yourself, and be purposeful with trying to maintain that positivity that you want to continue to experience, which is going to be something totally different than this negative vibration that you have been picking up on, which seemed like it was, for no cause, for nothing. And yet you were sensitive to the plights of others and their energy, actually. They've had some rough energy. And other advice is to keep in mind of how confident you are in being able to focus and refocus on things that matter and things that are really positive. Totally opposite from this other feeling that you have been picking up on. You are highly competent, and then there is love around you, you know, and I'm getting that you are grateful for this love, and of course, you are defensive about maintaining that love in your life, or if you had to be, you would be. And again, this is something that you can draw a different type of energy from, the love that is present. Let's see what's coming in with there's an air sign of Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, as well as a Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. A lot of compassion and intelligence coming in around these people. Um, there is some uplifting vibe that is going to be coming through with a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, another Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. There's some change for the better that's going to be coming in as well. And there is a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries who's going to feel like you're a godsend. You have helped them in some way. And this is coming in with having to do with them being able to recognize that you can feel them on some level with something that they've experienced some pain in regard to. Also, there is something financial coming in. So there's a financial blessing coming in, and this is coming in as being experienced by an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini person, as well as a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo person, and a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There is a blessing also coming in with someone who has taken some initiative to do something, and it is going to be going in a positive direction. And this is coming in with an Aquarius. Um, it's also coming in with, I'm getting a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and a Virgo. Also with the Aquarius who's coming in, something that you have had to work out or deal with, having to do with um, an Aries person, that is going to be something that you're able to close out a deal on. There's some recognition Also coming in for someone who is coming in as a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries person. Also, when it comes to romance, there is a Pisces person who is going to have an option to take out a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. And there is a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo who is going to be in a position to take out a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio who has been feeling you. They think that you are really nice looking, and they're hoping that you'll ask them out. There's also someone who is going to let someone know that you like them by just reaching out, offering to share something. And this is likely someone who someone has been anxious about because they like this person so much. You know, they are going to be reaching out to you to share something to you, with you specifically. Even if they consider doing it within a group, they know you're within a group. And that's how you're going to know that they're reciprocating feelings for you. Also, someone who is really shy about moving quickly. You've had your eye on someone, and this person is going to reciprocate by asking you how you're faring with something that has occurred either around you or within your general proximity. They're going to show some concern about something that has been going on. And in that way, they're going to create an opening for you to be able to reach out and communicate with them. Also, someone who has had a new vision in their lives at the same time where they are developing feelings about someone. You're wondering how that person has been feeling. And this person has choice paralysis with something that's going on. So you may be at a place where you are having this new vision that you're working on, and this other person may seem a little bit scattered. And that's because they have this choice paralysis. They don't know what moves to make in some area. So if you have an opportunity to talk to them and to flirt with them or whatever, just make sure you offer your opinions with something that they're having a hard time with as far as making some choice. It could be anything from like curtains or which games to play online or which jobs to take or something that they have been going through. Just offering your opinion there is going to be something that they are glad that you are able to do, and it's going to open up, for conversation for you guys. Also, someone who stands out a lot to someone else. You've been wondering how this person feels, and they have a lot going on. They actually have someone who they've been dealing with who is called, they're very treacherous, this other person who they've been dealing with. And really, that may have them in kind of like a salty mood. But what they really need is someone who is, cooler than that to make a move on them. So hopefully that's some encouragement coming in because someone is dealing with someone who is not on the same wavelength as you. And if you ask them out, they're going to perceive that, and they're going to wonder why they didn't realize that there was someone else out there better for them way before. So hopefully that's going to be an encouragement for someone to ask someone out. And the advice on asking them out is that strong action is required. I mean, just as far as time lengths, like do it already and don't wait. That's what's coming in as the advice there. For if you're wondering whether or not you should ask someone out and you've been thinking about it and you feel like they have a lot going on, believe me, from the looks of it, it is nothing short of unpleasant. So don't let that feeling that they are super busy make you put that off or put that on hold at all. Let's see what the underlying energy is for this reading. With the bottom of the deck energy coming in as strength, there is a lot of strength that someone is displaying in their hope, as well as being open to looking at something in a totally new way than they have previously. So someone is open to viewing something in a way they had not thought of. Let's see, I'm going to check and see if there have been any comments or questions that I wanted to go over with anyone who has chimed in recent readings at all. Before I close out. So no, I'm not really seeing anything else. So I just want to remind you guys that you can follow me on Terrible Monster Takedowns, Instagram, as well as Psychic Seloma, SELOMA on Twitter. If you get on there. And if you are a Facebook junkie or just someone who enjoys Facebook, Psychic Seloma on there. Those are my sites. You can also find me on Keen Psychics as well under Milana Levoe, MILANALEVOE. And again, that is Keen Psychics. Thanks, guys, for subbing and for sharing the readings. And again, if you are looking for someone to officiate for your wedding, I am a certified wedding officiant. For those of you who have some unions in mind, for those who are going to be getting hitched. So much joy to everybody tuning in. See you in the next reading.